Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, January 17th, 2023, and this is the daily 30 of 30 messages. I haven't gotten every day in, but I'm doing my best to get the videos done, not only for myself as a commitment to myself, but hopefully there's something in each one of them that resonates with you. As a yoga teacher, we deliver messages through our seated meditation in the beginning and then at the end of class that hopefully resonate with students in a way that allows them some internal reflection and shows them a different perspective on how to move through a particular experience. There's the eight-limbed path in yoga where there's a wheel and there's eight limbs that all connect it. There's also eight points on a mandala. And so all of those elements have to do with concentration and um, breath control. And I can't remember what all eight of them are. Somebody called me out on it the other day in class, and I was like, oh, shoot, I have to go back to my binder and do some studying. But with that said, there are eight moral values or restraints that we try to live by in the practice of yoga. So it's a spiritual connection that we find through that process. What I wanted to talk about today is depression and patterns and pulling yourself through those dark times. I am somebody that has been dealing with some depression over the past few months, really over the past couple years, off and on. And my sponsor's seen it in me, my therapist has seen it in me, and I've been in denial that it's been that impactful in my life because I haven't been really debilitating with it in the form of I can't get up and out of bed and do like the work I'm supposed to do, but I get up and I do my job, and then I just want to come home and crawl in bed when it's really bad. Or I'm grabbing for food that's not nutritious to feed that funk, that space within me that just doesn't want to love where I'm at or who I am. And so this cleanse, I'm on day 5 of 10, and I am feeling physically really, really good. I have still some moments where I'm hungry, and then I have to make the choice to pick for a food that is going to nurture my body, not make it sick. And that's where I'm at with my health one more time, and hopefully it's the last time, is that I realize the food that I'm putting in my body is making it sick. For me, it's restless leg syndromes, and it's a challenging disease to have in your body because for me, I have an extreme case. I can't sit for more than an hour during the day and really not at all at night unless I take my medication. When I eat foods that are triggers for it, it's pretty much impossible to sit anytime, not even for an hour or so. And I know this, but my depressive state says, screw it. You feel shitty already. Just grab for something that is going to make your heart feel better. And so that's been the pattern that I've been in over the past few months, really the past couple years. And I do believe that our higher power comes at a certain time where there's an opportunity for you to awaken within yourself and say, okay, it's time for me to really take care of myself. And so I saw this cleanse being offered through the yoga studio that I teach at. And It's not cheap to be on it, but it is cheaper than eating out all the time because let's face it, everything, including food, cost-wise, has gone up with this inflation over the past year. So I was able to buckle down and save a little cash and uh, provide myself this gift of this cleanse. And from a health standpoint, I can't imagine where I was even 5 days ago in my body. Like the difference is so night and day that it just feels absolutely amazing. And I was talking to some of my yoga students yesterday, and they're like, man, Sunday's class, you had us going. And I thought to myself, I didn't notice that I was actually moving faster than normal because as I looked around, the class was pretty much keeping up. There were a few new students, and so there's always a handful that need to take a slower pace, and there's no judgment, and that's okay. But it reminded me of how fluid I was in my body before I started this pattern of using food to deal with depression. And so um, I'm here today to just hopefully spread some insight that the food we put in our body will directly affect our emotions and how we feel about ourselves. And so if you're somebody that's been not eating nutritiously dense food, I guess that's appropriate way to say it, you could find that you have mood swings like this. There have been some things this past week that prior to the 5 days, my emotions would have been really up or really down. And I've been able to move through them with a clear head, with an open heart, and accepting it for what it is. That's another change that this cleanse has provided for me. And so I do encourage you, if you are suffering from any form of depression, to start eating organic foods. That's the first thing that you can do. Remove the chemicals and the toxins by just flushing your system out with healthy organic food, lots of water, and see in a few days how your mindset changes. Today I'm going to read a poem again from Young Pueblo. I love this poet. He's on Instagram. You can follow him there. This is also from his book, Clarity and Connection. It says, when she started letting go, her vision became clearer. The present felt more manageable, and the future began to look open and full of bright possibilities. As she shed the tense energy of the past, her power and creativity returned. With a revitalized excitement, she focused on building a new life in which joy and freedom were abundant. I'm a creative person, and I've not been creative because of my low feelings. And I think I've had a message about this before where my therapist is like, you get this new book to write for yourself. It's so exciting. And I sit back in fear. And then I eat my way through the fear. And then I feel awful in my body. And then I don't want to move. And it just was a circle, a pattern that I was in that I was having a difficult time getting out of. So the cleanse is helping with my depression, and the cleanse is helping with my motivation to get myself back on track with other elements of my life. You know, I just let go of a relationship that was really hard to let go of. And there's still love there for me. But at the end of the day, in my thinking, I want to see find a partner that thinks I am the bomb enough to where they just want to be with me. So back on the dating game, but not online. I want it to come organically, as that's how I'm trying to live my life right now, is whatever falls in front of me or flows to me is really meant for me, and what falls away with any sort of confusion, if it's present there, it's just not meant to be in my life. And so this cleanse allowed me to have an opportunity to feel good in my body while I was letting that go. And that was a big change for me too. Because when you feel good in your body, you feel like you're resilient, that you're strong, that you're capable, that life isn't over because you have to let something go. So I'm breathing much easier today. And I will continue on the 10 days and just make my way through life with a little more ease and grace right now. And I'm grateful for that. So I hope wherever you are that you're enjoying the sunshine in Sacramento. It's sunny today. I opened up my window this morning and just like sat with the sun on my cheeks and was like so happy because we haven't seen it like this in a while. Get yourself outside, even if it's just for a walk around the block, even if it's just to feel the sun on your face. But take that opportunity to really take care of you. That's the other element. There's so many elements of this cleanse. I'm so eternally grateful that I was able to pull it off and that I'm sticking with it and that I have amazing women that are supportive and, you know, we're getting through it together. It's not just me because I have enough things on my own that I'm trying to hold on to by myself. And so I think that's where I'm going to end it today. Find your tribe, get outside, eat organic food, drink a lot of water, let go of what you need to, and live life with an open heart. All right. Thanks for watching. Cheers.